and how to lose those sugar cravings once and for all. Everyone recommends moving a little or a lot. Again, choose what works best for you. Feel better and be the best you can be right now.
This is Dr. Steve. Feel inspired.
This show is going to change your life.
Feel connected. Feel better.
Feel better is not just a slogan for the show. It's actually a challenge, a mission, and a promise from me to you to help you live a healthier life.
This is Dr. Steve.
If you've been following us, you know that most of us who made those New Year's resolutions have fallen short. But as we've also been telling you, it's never too late to renew your vows to change. Here with more on how to do that is nutrition and fitness expert Lisa Lynn. Lisa, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about that resolution. I think I know the answer, but what's the big thing that people always make the big resolution for every year?
Well, they want to lose weight.
Yeah, that's it,
they want to lose this
right?
stuff.
They get rid of that stuff, which is fat.
Yep. 5 pounds, by the way, and this little, you'll back this up as a doctor, losing
Right.
this could change every number on your blood test.
Absolutely. It can make you just losing 10% of your body
That's
weight
right.
makes a difference. Okay, so why do people fail so much?
You know, they not only make a goal to lose weight, but they never, you have to bundle your resolutions. So you have to be concrete and say, how are you going to do that? I'm a little bit deeper. I get at the feeling underneath, like why are you overweight to begin with? Let's get at that feeling and then the behaviors fall away.
All right. I mean, if they have a plan, it's better than just saying, oh, I'm just going to do it, right? Just come up with a concrete plan and a mission. So what should they do instead? What do you recommend?
And you know what? I believe in concrete plans and solid solutions, like none of this wishy-washy, don't aim too high. I think that's why we Americans are failing. I say reach for the stars. You could do it.
You don't have a problem going really high goals.
And you know
But
what?
they have to be realistic, though.
You do. Well, when people set the bar a little higher, they run a little faster. I find they try a little harder and the self-esteem build. By the way, we have really easy things that could change people's lives.
Right, that's what we're going to talk about. So there are 3 bad habits
Yep.
that people have, and you say there are ways you can overcome them. So what are they?
Huge. One, get rid of the sports drinks.
Yeah.
Knock them out. And the reason we get addicted to them is because we're exhausted all the time. See that feeling underneath? So let's fix the exhaustion by doing omega-3 at 3. It won't give you nervous jitters. It'll lift up your energy, but it's sustainable. And you want to just make sure you get a really good omega-3 that has enough DHA and EPA in there, 500 of each. You will change your life. Like everybody should be taking omega-3.
Right, and the point is, like you said, get to the underlying cause of why are you so tired? You're not sleeping well, you're not exercising, all that. All right, what's
and
the
that
other
fixes
thing?
all of them. You'll go to
And that'll
sleep.
help.
It'll also help our next thing. This is 3 pounds of sugar. This is what the average
crazy.
American eats in 1 week.
1 week, all that, and that leads to that big blob of fat that
hanging
you
right
have
off
on
your
That's
belly.
right, yeah, okay.
Belly fat equals sugar, too much being eaten. So this is a hard one, by the way. I probably double that in a day. I'm a sugar addict, but the recent study was just published in the Obesity Journal that said that if you took phase 2, which both of these are white kidney bean extract, you could help kill the cravings. You could also stop. Say you took it 30 minutes before your New Year's Eve splurge or whatever party you're going to, you could block 65% of the unwanted carbs from being absorbed.
Right.
And by balancing blood sugar level, you will balance your future cravings. So it's critical. You did a prevention, and then you never really have a problem with cleaning
Yeah,
up.
you absolutely don't want this. All right, and what's the third thing? I'm seeing fried foods, and I just know the answer.
You know,
there.
get rid of them. And I actually left these green beans in a bag on person. Yes, get rid of fried foods. You can do it. Say, I'm going to go 90 days, go hardcore, don't touch them. But I have some car eaters, if you will. People who like these foods are finger car food.
Right.
I have a guy who I got to change over, just open this bag, keep it in his car. He's a big CEO,
Right.
and he munches on green beans.
Beans on green beans, which people driving by might think that's kind of weird, but it's kind of healthy. All right, what about the sweet tooth? Because everybody gets that sweet tooth. They get that craving. They need that little chocolate or something. What do you have for them?
Well, and you know what? Back to that omega-3 actually kills cravings, and people don't realize everybody has an omega-3 in their cabinet. Use it at 3 when the sweet cravings start to pop up, and it'll kill your hunger, by the way. It also lifts the fatigue, which is, this sweet craving is twofold. We're tired and we crave because we didn't eat right. And then second, make sure you've got this in and maybe position that nutrient partitioning. Take it at 3 when the sweet craving's about to kick up. And then if all else fails, have that square of high chocolate.
There you go. Just a little tiny square.
I live for it.
All right. So here's the thing. We got the diet. We got that under control. But there's 2 parts to this. There's the exercise part. And people always say 2 things. They say, you know what? I can't afford a gym. That's the first thing. Or I don't have time for a gym. But you have an answer to that.
No, what I say, good, you don't need a gym.
That's right. So
and
here,
you need 10
we're
minutes.
Gonna demonstrate. Here, watch how easy this is, because I think everybody has one of these in their house.
You're going to demo, no
Yeah,
kidding.
you're going to coach me.
So everybody does have one of this, anybody, anywhere, anytime. And the most important thing is stick your butt out big time when you squat. Touch your tushy to the chair and then drive up with the heels. Maybe you're at your desk right now watching us and you do about 100 of these.
Yeah, 100.
Or you set a timer for a minute.
Right.
So 100, if you're not under a machine at the gym, could really bump up your heart rate.
I tell people they could do this during commercial breaks. So if they're sitting on the couch and they're feeling, I didn't do anything today.
Do you know how fit America would be if they took your advice?
Yeah.
And every commercial, get up. If you can do 10, do 10. If you can do 50, and you never went to the gym, you'd be buff.
Here's the worst part. Even if you fail, so you fall down and you're exhausted,
That's
you're
what I
sitting.
say.
You're not going to get
fall.
hurt. Yeah, you're not going to get hurt. Fall right back down.
The next one is a tricep dip if you can. And make sure your chair's anchored. But when you drive up and you look at the sky, women, that little Hadassah flip you don't want, or the shaky underarm, this tightens it up. And if you really drive that move up and pause, you'll fix your upper chest. It lifts your boobs.
There you go. It does all kinds of great effects.
Everything.
Lisa, thanks so much
for coming in.
Thanks so much for having me.
Really
appreciate it.